one of Northeast Ohio's most haunted places. Why are the spirits here, and what do they want? Using high-tech tools, a team of local ghost hunters put those questions to the department. Hear what they had to say. It's a conversation with ghosts. Tonight on Fox 8 News at 10.
On Detroit Avenue in Avon sits one of the oldest buildings in town, the Creekside Tavern.
Built in 1816, it has a lot of residual haunting.
Annie Carissimi's a paranormal investigator.
I'm always drawn to the haunted places.
When Annie entered the Creekside,
I felt that there was something going on in here.
No, I wasn't surprised.
Owner Ray Ryder says there have been many unexplainable events.
Shortly after we moved down here, Mom noticed a gentleman walk by in an overcoat carrying an attaché case. And she finished talking to the customer and came over here and asked us where the salesman went.
And there's the scissors story. Every night they put them away, but by daybreak...
Sure enough, they came in the morning. They're out on one of the tables.
Annie brought a team of ghost hunters to Creekside. Her specialty is EVP.
Electronic voice phenomena. It's voices that are not heard at the time of a recording. They use the available sound in the air to modulate their voice. So, say you hear that ice maker running, they could use that to make their voice.
Using their different talents and technologies, Annie's crew can come together and paint a picture of what's going on here at the tavern. But they say one highly controversial piece of equipment that's being used here for the first time will actually give the ghost a voice.
It's called the Ovilus. It's supposed to have sensors in it and registers the energy and converts it to words so that we can try and communicate with the other side. It's pretty amazing.
I feel the electricity.
They start in an area where a former owner may have committed suicide. We asked the Ovilus questions and something responded.
Does anyone here want to say hi to Chris?
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
What we were witnessing, but the machine kept talking and the lights kept flickering.
Did somebody want beer?
Malt beer, thank you.
Why would a ghost want malt beer? Annie says they experience taste through us.
There's 38 people here.
Annie claims this is one of them, a woman she captured on film and on EVP.
The day we investigated the Creekside Tavern was on a Sunday, and it was getting pretty late. The only people here were the people who worked here and the owner, and we got voices that sounded like people working in the kitchen, but there were no people working in the kitchen. Some of the things said by the people we heard working in the kitchen were never terms that were never used by people who actually worked there during the present day, but possibly from long ago, such as order up, duel.
But Annie says the most prevalent being is a former owner named William who hung himself.
He said his name was William Jacob Cummings, and it was because of the financial problems they were having.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been how long ago?
1938.
Annie believes this is a picture of William.
In this picture, you can see him sitting way in the back at the far table. That's not a real person. And the closer you get, you can actually see his cowboy hat, his mustache, his cigarette even, and some of the smoke as he sits sideways staring at us.
She says other ghosts have even confirmed his death. So why would a spirit stay here?
They're clinging to life, to their loved ones, to happy times and happy places. Or maybe they have some unfinished business if they have died suddenly.
Annie says they won't harm you. And only once has Ray been frightened by his tavern.
I was just scared right to my soul, the very soul, but for whatever reason. But I just felt that I shouldn't be here.
As the investigation wraps up, Annie's convinced more than ever that ghosts exist. She and her team believe we can all learn something from them if we open our minds and just listen.
We learned that there is no death.
Our loved ones on the other side are watching over us, and they want to make sure that we move on with our lives.
Nice to meet you.
In Avon, Suzanne Stratford, Fox 8 News.